Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Team Hold. If this video doesn't get 100 likes by the time the theme song is over, then we are keeping this view for the entire show. The entire show. And perhaps the entire extended run of the show for the rest of history as I look at the video.
You gotta like it.
There it is.
Well, the top side streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball. We got legs with a guy in a bear suit. We're making money up YouTube clips, big ticket flips. We got potential to draw teams in the NBA. What else can I say? You gotta get in the know. Even Washington inside game, live talking flag. Why are you selling so low? Those Canadian bacon and friends, fun never ends. Come on and get on the show. Deep hole, deep hole, deep hole, deep hole. Freaking out enough. Why not? Lose my mind. What is happening? This is the financial advice.
What's up, party people? We are back, and you know what? This is actually how we're starting the show, okay?
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
PJ Washington is balling right now, absolutely balling in this. He's the only one. I think, what do we got? It's 70-57 Atlanta right now, and he's the only one cooking. But yeah, we're back. We got a two-game little play-in slate tonight. But more importantly, the gang's back. We've seen Greg this week as he was spending his life savings. But Dustin, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Oh, it's good to be back. I thought today was either Tuesday or I thought we were still on our Thursday schedule. And I go, man, I'm not going to be on this show forever. It just takes forever for me to get on. So I was very happy that it was actually Wednesday and I could come on and talk about some stuff. It's so busy in the early part of the week. And there's so much stuff that happened, like with UFC and all that. So I'm excited to talk about that. I know we'll get into it, but it's good to be here. I'm excited. To chat with everyone.
Good to have the crew back. Greg, how has the conversation with Aubrey gone when you had to explain why there was a $700 purchase on the credit card?
I mean, it transpired live. My actual credit card wouldn't go through, so I brought out the old mutual card. She has not yet noticed, but I will clarify, it was not a $700 purchase. It was a $300 purchase.
7 packs. That's right.
Did it didn't get charged twice? I know you were worried about that, about it actually going through on the other one.
Historically, I always get charged like 3 times and then get 12 packs instead of 4. But then the packs end up being plus EV, so I luck out. No, I was only charged once. And actually, to Candy's credit, they've sent me multiple emails saying, do you want the packs that you attempted to buy and got declined?
Oh, wow.
Multiple times. And I've yet to respond.
Yes.
Max facts, baby. Let's fucking do it.
Yet to respond. But we'll see. But no, I'm feeling good.
That's nice. That's a good little reach. I like that they're checking in. Hey, might have messed up. Do you want them after all? That's pretty cool.
We'll get to Candy because I think what we're gonna do tonight, we'll talk Candy, we'll talk UFC and a little NBA Top Shot, whatever else we missed. I think it probably makes sense to start with NBA Top Shot and then move to UFC and then end with Candy, only because we've had some Candy content this week. I guess we've had NBA Top Shot content as well. So
but we could start there. There's stuff happening. The playoffs are happening.
You're acting like it's not normal to push the baseball talk till the very end.
No, listen,
it's gotta stay in its place.
Greg recorded his own. Man, this is my new favorite bit, and I like Brad just chimes in. Is this live? He did this for the 89 Cavs show on Monday too. Just very good, Brad.
Good bit.
Yeah, let's start with NBA Top Shot. I don't think we have to beat a dead market too much. Like we can just talk a little
Sure.
bit about what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I think we've covered actually this is the one thing I want to say, and then we'll
Okay.
stop talking about it.
Yeah.
In your like both of you have worked at serious companies. I'm sure actually you probably can't even talk about this, so I shouldn't even phrase the question.
Let me hear it. Let's hear
I,
it.
I wouldn't even say, let me phrase it differently. You are both in the industry, so you've seen people in public facing people make some mistakes and then have to tweet out about it. How would you rate of a scale of like 1 to 10 the apology tweet tour that happened later in the day from the Top Shot economists?
Greg, do you want to start?
Yeah,
You gotta
I'm gonna
take.
I'm gonna give it a 2 because it was not done on the iPhone Notes app. Everyone knows that's bare minimum. If you're
Industry
truly,
standard.
if you're
Yeah.
that's the industry standard. If you're truly sincerely sorry, you hit that Notes app and you screenshot that with no other text in the tweet and fire that off. So
Yeah.
giving it a 2 out of 10 on this one. Like
It's
I-
great.
I think that's generous and that's nice. I go 0. And because I would have just went the other way and said, fuck everybody. Like, sorry. I'm not sorry. Whatever. This is my job. I'll tweet when I want. Don't apologize. Whatever. People are gonna come after you. Just ignore them or block them.
Block them.
Whatever. I know they use that as a badge of honor. To show a screenshot. Hey, I got blocked. Whatever. Live your
Block.
life. Just yeah, you fucked up. Don't apologize. Learn from it and move on. You don't need it. I hate the apology. It's almost like to me, it's like I'm quitting social media, guys.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're coming back. Just stop. Also, I don't need that. Just take your break. Just take your break. You don't need to announce. Just take the break. You don't need to announce it. Guess what? They probably won't notice. And if they do, it'll make you feel better when you do come back. But you don't need to do the announcement. Like we know you're gonna come back. So that's why I'm the other way saying no. Just
lean in.
I would have. Yeah, lean into it. Just own it. Who gives a shit?
Go LeBron James, Miami Heat, like just be the villain. You're the villain this season.
Yeah,
I think my favorite thing, and I said this in the morning marketplace, so I apologize for repeating myself. My favorite thing was the follow-up tweet. So like he was apologizing for tweeting, which is something he doesn't do. And he's like, we're going to learn from this mistake. And just a heads up, I'm going to tweet more.
Yes. Yeah.
It
contradicted itself. Like you were apologizing. You're like, FYI, I'm going to tweet more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It just was unnecessary. Like he's a nice dude if it's still the same person that we know, but I think they were thinking too highly of themselves. Yeah. And to do all of that, I think it was just unnecessary. Who gives a shit? It just sparked all of this amazing content. It gave us the Twitter thread reply, which Greg made, and it is the most genius thing ever. Perfect. And we had a real world use case for it. It was great. Within like 2 weeks. Like I'm speechless.
Somebody reached out and asked if we created it for that moment. I was like, no, we created it for a different moment. It's just evergreen.
It was for all of those moments to come.
Yeah.
That's what it was for. Greg knew that was going to continue to happen because there's no one, I guess there's no adult saying, hey guys, stop tweeting, just shut up. And so Greg created the thread, which is just phenomenal.
Should we pull it out this in case? Because I don't know if it really got that.
Take us through it. Let's do a walkthrough.
Great.
While you're pulling that up, I wanted to just touch upon this quickly. I know John Boy Beats put out a tweet just now about the Holo drop, saying that it's like it's going to be like slightly plus EV, but more losers than we're used to in a $999 pack, and that he's going to be sitting out. I feel like I already know your guys' answers, and I've talked about it. I think I'm definitely sitting out the Holo. I might get bored and line up for the MGLE, but are you guys lining up at all tomorrow?
I'm chasing Monty Morris's Holo. I mean, I can't. That's what I need in my collection. Like it's what I've been hoping I could pull. So I'm all in. Let me get that Holo, please.
That statement right there is why Jokic is the MVP. Monty Morris had to get a Holo because he's the third best Nugget this year.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a chance, would you rather have Russell Westbrook or Monty Morris?
Monty Morris has more upside.
Yeah, there we go. That's all right. I like doing a gut check to see how far the top 75 player of all time, who's like 31, 32 years old, has fallen. So I by the way, I agree.
I'm done buying the dip on that one.
Yeah. Did you ever sell your Westbrook TSD?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
good.
like $260 right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Greg, what about
sorry,
you?
Greg, you were going to answer. Sorry.
Unequivocally, no, I'm not. Not even because of the recent controversy, but I've just, and I explained this last week, but I've just hit a point where I've now found my true love in candy. Obviously, it's, I'm more of a baseball fan than basketball fan. I have Holo in my collection already, and $1,000 is a lot of money, and I've spent that before, and I don't need to spend it again, and I just have to draw the line somewhere. That's my thesis, is like I have to draw the line. I know I'm going to be putting money into candy over the next 4 months, so NBA Top Shot, I love you. It was a great run. I'll still be here.
Great run.
Wow.
I'm
Are you
still
announcing
here.
your retirement from NBA Top Shot now?
At least for the week. At least for the week.
So the next paycheck hits your bank account.
It's no hard feelings. I just completed the Spice set, but what I said last week, like I truly took some time to think about what my future looked like on the platform, and taking this show and the fact that we like our heads are in it all the time out of it. I needed to just pick certain times that I would be in and certain times I'd be out, and I chose Spice, and I don't think I'll like chase anything unless they blow me away until season 4. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think I feel like our bags are packed in a lot of ways, right? We've gotten the stuff that we were excited about, and that doesn't mean we're not gonna, like, I'm a degenerate, so I'm sure I will still continue to line up for stuff. But I'm just this time around, anyways, we are sitting this one out. Greg, what are you laughing at? What do we need to share?
I don't even know where that came from. But
Jesus, John Jones.
I hate it, but the wordplay is there anyway.
Yeah. You want to know the fun wordplay there? I've thought of that before. I'm like, when I was like younger, I'm like, is there like a company that I create and I rearrange my name to like do something, because it's all words on its own, right?
I like that. It kind of feels like a wrestling name.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else we need to hit on with NBA Top Shot before we move on to some UFC Strike?
I do have a question. Sorry.
Yeah.
When are people going to make it to playoff games? So the first playoff game is
Saturday.
Friday?
Yeah, I think it's
this
Saturday.
weekend. So when are we thinking they're going to announce, hey, we're sending people to X, Y, and Z?
I think it's going to be Friday. I think it's Friday. Right? Is Friday the 16th? No. Saturday's the 16th. I don't know. We should know soon. If
you have the chance to go to Barclays and watch Nets Celtics, or go to Denver, where are you at?
No. I want to go to Nets Celtics.
You're not that much of it. But I thought it was who you have selected as your favorite team on Top Shot.
Yeah, I won't be going to, because it's also in Boston. I think they'd be sending me to, or I'd have to send myself to Boston. So I don't think I'm going to do it. But
okay.
How bad is the marketplace going to be in the off season?
I think this is an interesting question. Just knowing that we're 2 years or headed to our second off season, where we're fully in.
Yeah.
And knowing what's happening now, it's an interesting question.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not like super worried right now about. I mean, I do think it's going to continue to go down before it goes back up, but in the off season, I don't know why. It just feels like it won't go down in the offseason, where in the playoffs, sure, it might. But
I'm very curious to see what happens, because I keep saying it can't get any lower, and then it does. But I judge, you were saying that you have Tatum as a TSD as sort of your barometer. I have the LaMelo TSD as my barometer, because I say, at what point is it going to tempt me to buy it? Because I just absolutely hate the moment, and you're buying it for the name and the badges, but the moment is terrible. And I keep saying, at what price point will I say, all right, I'll do it? And it's still not there yet, but it's dropped further than it was maybe about, I mean, everything has, about a month ago, just significantly more. There was a couple, so much so it dropped that I had a Moment Ranks email alert that I set probably about 6 months ago. If it ever reaches this price, email me. I got 2 emails back to back today. I was like, oh shit, this thing must be down big time, because I had it at a way lower price. So I'm very curious to see what happens at the off season. But I think your point of bags are packed, that's where I'm at. It's got to be something that I really, really want for me to go after, and I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. 100% with you. I am excited for what they're like. We still like the rookie revelation, Holo or legendary drop. I'm excited about. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the playoffs, especially because I completed the set, so I'm excited for that stuff.
Do you think look, I really, the rookie revelations, I'm always in on the rookie stuff. That's why I have both Rising Star sets. So I might chase something there. What I really want is, I know they're not going to do this. And it's not even for rookie revelations, but could you imagine if we got a 12K Mac McClung Top Shot debut of that dunk at the end of the game? Please give me that, just for like comical purposes. The dude was the G League Rookie of the Year. There's like at least something to that, but my God, that would be amazing if we just got that random ass moment.
I need to look back. We can actually, I'll do it right now. I want to look back at former G League Rookie of the Years.
Also, Gene, sell, baby, sell, because that's not going to be a bottleneck anymore, right?
Oh wait, which moment? Oh yeah, well,
the Nash running back.
I don't know what, but they haven't done that yet either. So like,
I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna complete that team set once that's out of there. I'm gonna do it.
It's honestly hard to find the list of
Austin Reeves Holo, maybe
G League Rookie of the Years. Let's see.
I want to say,
here we go. Fred House, Devin Brown, Desmond Peniger, James Thomas, Will Bynum.
Those aren't real names. Those are not real names.
Alonzo G, I know that name.
Yep.
Ooh, Robert Covington, 2013,
Rocco.
2014.
Yeah.
Quinn Cook.
Shout out Quinn Cook.
Tremont Waters of the Maine Red Claws. There we go. A lot of household names. And now
send us to those games. Send Team Hold to cover those games. We'll cover some G League stuff. Right? I'll cover some G League with you.
Let's go to Portland. All right. Enough about this.
Ready. All right.
Enough about this. We've got update here. Hawks are up 83-67 with 5 minutes left in the third. Greg, what were we going to say?
Can we splash a little hot takes for what you think is coming in the playoffs?
Sure. Do you have
one?
Starting with you, Greg. Starting with you.
Starting with me?
Yes.
Oh, wait, a great callback from DC1 here. He said, "Are those fencers?" It's a great callback.
I wouldn't know either way. Will we see next day minting? Will we see next day minting of the moment that the entire NBA world is talking about every night of the playoffs?
No.
Not even
and
close.
Why not? Because if Candy can do it on a random Tuesday in April, why can't Top Shot do it yet?
Dude, I'm
sure it's tied into the league, but
I would like, you know what I would like, if I don't know if it was, you can buy it for a very cheap price. It's alive for 24 hours. Whoever wants to get it can get it. I think that's it. Like, I guess that's exactly what Candy does. Yep. But if there's like the Pat Bev steal yesterday to end the game, if there was a Pat Bev steal I think that would be an interesting moment. But make it, a couple bucks, whatever, nothing too crazy. Let the fandom have it, right? Like Aaron Borland would probably want it and say, "I'll take that moment," especially if you get the celebrations after. It's just like kind of comical.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind having those at like a $5. You can have a moment from there for $5, and it's not even necessarily about flipping and all that kind of stuff. Maybe down the line they become a little bit more valuable, but I like it as just a collector thing.
I think the idea is great. But it has, and I'm trying not to go down this road. Have they given us any indication that that's something they'd be able to do right now? Execution wise.
Mike, go ahead. What were you going to say? You want to go down what road?
No, I don't want to go down this road. I'm just saying, have they shown us anything that makes you believe that they could coordinate something like this and then get it out in like 8 hours? Like the game ends and then noon Eastern the next day, you're able to do it. I don't see a world where they have that ready to go.
It's phenomenal that they have that Candy has that already.
Candy was doing it last October.
Before they even launched.
Candy was doing it last October. I don't know. I feel like that. Yeah. To your point, Dustin, I mean, it's such an interesting dynamic on Candy because the iconic moments, like the steal would probably have if you keep it open edition, it would have a crazy circulation count. And what that does is it evens the playing field because the moments that aren't that flashy, but if you're still putting them out, there's going to be a much lower end of circulation count if it's open edition. So suddenly the
Right.
value of those go up, the value of the more iconic ones go down. It's just, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's fascinating. And it like, I don't know. It seems like a no brainer, but then again, you're taking away from the playoff moments, because what moments are they going to be in there?
Right.
So
That's probably why they're not doing it. But
yeah,
at some point we will get there. We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
I think it's better for when we have a big audience, when there's a lot more new users who are casual basketball fans that say, "Oh shit, like I'm a Timberwolves fan. That Pat Bev moment that I loved from the end and all the celebration, I can get it for $2 or whatever it is. Great fandom, collect it."
this is a good point. Yeah, I think
I'm
think
sure
this
there's
is
that.
totally
Well,
right. That it's
that's
But
a
if they
great-
did it for candy, then they did it for baseball. Figure it out.
I mean, that's a great point, but also this is a great point.
Yes.
So both things can be true. All right, I think that's enough. That's enough.
Transition. Let's transition.
Yeah, let's do.
I got
you know what?
the
This is how we're
I got
gonna
the
do the
transition.
transition. This is how we're gonna do the transition right here. There we go. Dustin's the captain. now.
right as we get into there, I'm gonna head us with this.
Headed to the octagon for some UFC. Me and the homeboy DUST. 3G's cash and a card on me. We about to blow it up for the 213.
There we go. Beautiful.
So there's actually been some action in the UFC in the octagon streets. Have you guys been buying anything UFC after that pack drop or anything? Okay.
Nope.
So with the pack drop that happened, I feel like it was 2 weeks ago or something like that. I ended up buying a few. I took a couple of W's and then I walked away from the table, and I was very happy that I did so. What they did recently is they had a challenge, and it was like a very accomplishable challenge if you did sort of max packs or at least came close. So that I can pull up the information. They also did like an update too.
Did you
but
complete it?
I did, yeah. So I only
Nice.
needed one moment to complete it, which was nice. But that's what I'm saying. It was sort of if you had purchased packs, then you were probably already able to complete the challenge. It was pretty simple.
Nice.
So yeah, let me here we go.
Did I just completely miss it?
What, the challenge?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but I don't think you had it, because if you didn't buy packs from Series 1, it wasn't Series 0.
I bought packs from Series 1.
Okay. Well, you absolutely did miss it then. So what you need one moment each from these three fighters. And Khamzat is the most expensive of the three. Ian Gary's pretty good, but Khamzat, I think is how you actually say it, is the most expensive at about 50 or so. And that's who fought over the weekend. And then 25 Series 1 contender moments. These were at about $3 to $4 each, the majority of them.
Yeah.
So not that expensive. Or 3 Series 1 Challenger fandom moments. So I had pulled 2 from packs. So I went that route instead of getting a bunch more of the contender moments.
Makes sense.
I just went for one more. And I bought a fighter who, admittedly, I don't like Kobe Covington, but he gets into a lot of shit, and he might fight Khamzat next, it sounds like. And those guys are just going to talk so much shit to each other.
That's going to be great. That'll get me
Yes, exactly. So I'll sell it off of the hype in there. I don't care to own his moment, but I could have bought a floor moment for about $60. I went up $30 and paid $90 to get Kobe's moment because it was out of 1,500, and I think there's just like a better return on investment there. So I met the requirements. I already had these 3 moments, and then I just needed to get one more because of the packs. So what you're getting is it was a moment from UFC 273 from the fight, and it ended up being the Alexander Volkanovski moment. Nice. Who was the champion, and he won his fight. Like it was a rough fight, so not for him. He absolutely dominated a fighter that goes by affectionately the Korean Zombie. So much so that up on the screen, the entire fight, it just says like Volkanovski and it says Zombie. Like it legit doesn't say the last dude's name. It's not like this is his nickname.
Right.
No, everything lists him as Zombie. I wonder if he actually changed his name to that. But
That's great.
Yeah, and he goes by the Korean Zombie because he just takes hits and you can't kill him. He just keeps fighting and taking hits. He looked way out of his league. Just like it was like night and day. Volkanovski looked sharp as shit, quick, fast. Every punch was hitting. So anyways, that's what you got. So with this challenge, if you bought the majority of the packs, you were able to get this moment, and or even if you were close, you didn't have to spend much up to get it, which I think was nice in the sense of trying to get people on UFC Strike like, hey, we're doing stuff over here, and it's not very expensive, and you can get some cool stuff, which I like. So I thought this was pretty cool.
It seems like there's a little bit of hype around it too. It seems like this is I don't know if it's just having challenges and airdrops were getting people pretty excited. Because right, did you get some airdrops as well?
I got 2 packs, and that's how I had one of those other moments that I needed was included in there. So before the challenge was announced, but they did put out a whole blog, and I think I read some of it, but not a ton of it. But there is something else that I do want to get to after this. But this is sort of, I think, a little bit what was said in the other article, the other interview, I should say, from someone from Dapper. But we exist to bring fans closer to the sport they love, right? It's everything that I really want is, it's not moving on our screen, which is kind of weird.
Oh, weird.
Here we go. So there it is. Can you guys see that?
Let's see. Are you moving it?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So bring fans closer to the sport they love. I want that IRL utility. I want to go to fights. I want to meet fighters. I want to do all that stuff. Everything that we're seeing now, finally, with the NBA, I'm waiting for it with this. So it seems like that is a huge part of their roadmap, is to connect fandom, and that's what I'm excited about. So they talked about giving fans to connect, collect, and follow the action with collection challenges. So watch the fight, be excited, get rewarded with the challenge based on that. Simple, what we've been seeing in Top Shot.
I like that. Have you noticed too? Because I did this like the first night that there were fights after the first drop. Is there still been like a lot of hype and excitement, both like in the marketplace, like around fight night?
Not really. There was a Patty. I mean, he's not a huge fighter, but Patty won convincingly, and he's a pretty good up and coming fighter. And his moment actually dropped $2. I just don't think there's enough hype in this because it's a very small circle.
Yeah.
So we're not there yet, but with this challenge, there was a slight increase. Not much, but there was a slight increase. But this is cool that the next pack drop is on 420, and it's headlined by the most iconic Nate and Nick Diaz. If you're not familiar with them, there's a reason why it's being dropped on 420. That's just what I'll say. Also, they're hilarious. They're obnoxious. They're like Pat Bev if they were fighters. You either hate them or you love them. But they do have some of the best fights of all time because they can just take punches and they keep throwing and they win and they talk shit during fights. They showboat, but they back it up. They don't back down from anyone. So this is going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited that they're continuing the trend of including, I don't want to say classic fighters, but we have moments from up and coming fighters, current fighters, and then some that a lot of fight fans love. Right.
Yeah.
So this to me is pretty exciting.
Seems to be like they're moving fast too.
Yeah, it seems like they're picking things up. I've noticed that as well, that it feels like there's more conversation, more announcements, more stuff in here. So that's I was never not bullish on UFC Strike. I've been waiting for this forever, but now we're starting to see things being taken a little more seriously and what they're trying to do, it seems like.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm excited. But they need to fix the site still. The site is just hot garbage. I'm talking about the marketplace in particular. So one of the challenges that happened is that let me stop sharing here, was that to do this challenge, you couldn't tell if you had all the pieces. And if you had if you did the route of the 25 what are they called? Contender moments. If you did 25 of those, you had to keep double checking and triple checking to make sure that you actually had 25.
Oh, brutal.
And there's no way to just organize that like there is in Top Shot, where you can say, let me just see all my MGLEs, or let me see all of whatever fandom moments. You can't do that. So when I completed the Series 0, and I think you had this issue too, Greg, when you're looking at it, you had to keep checking, wait, do I have each moment? And you had to cross-reference over and over and over. So I went as far as like in the Discord, I asked a mod, can you check my account to make sure I have everything that is needed for the challenge? And they did, but that just is like, what is happening? We got to get that shit figured out. ASAP.
I didn't chase Series Zero because of that. I like didn't even know where to start. I was like, I don't know where there's a checklist. I don't know who I need. I don't want to have to make a chart of who I have.
Yeah.
It was
I
I had to go back and forth between each one. There's no like number one next to it. Like you own this moment. It's very labor intensive and it was like not great. They've got to get that figured out ASAP.
What is
Is
Series
it-
Zero like right now, cost wise?
It's still affordable with like a few of the top fighters, a little bit more expensive than most, but like it's not out of range. I just don't think there's enough action on it to put it in that like, oh, I don't think I should get it anymore.
Is Evaluate the only like site doing anything with it too? Like, because I feel like the Moment doesn't have anything up there yet. I haven't seen like, I know Seth from Moment Ranks and actually Jeb Bush have done some like content around shows and pack drops, but I haven't seen any sort of like tools built out.
No, I haven't, and I mean there might be, but I haven't looked as well, so I haven't dived in it to see if that exists.
Yeah, that's too bad. That needs to be figured out. That I mean, they should at least be. Ming saying Moment Ranks does have tools, not just content though, but like tools. Well,
but if you didn't watch the fight, and I know you guys are trying to figure out if you're going to jump in on this stuff, but that fight on Saturday might be one of the fights of the year, the Hamzat versus Burns. So it was unbelievable. It was such a good fight, and I actually had Burns winning 2-1. I thought it was going to be Hamzat's first loss, but he pulled it out. Unanimous decision, which is a little crazy in my opinion, 3-0, but it was very close, and I guess it could have went the other way too, depending on how you score fights. And look, those judges watch way more fights than I do, but based on what I was seeing, Burns looked like he got him. The rest of the fights, Volkanovski was like crushed. Like they had to just stop the fight. It was like the ref threw in the towel for the fighter because the fighter's corner wouldn't do it. And you could just see he was outmatched. It was a good stoppage, but it should have been maybe stopped at the end of the last round. Then Aljamain Sterling was just like dominating Peter Yan with like wrestling skills. So it was a good fight. Also, there was the women's fight, Mackenzie Dern and Tisha Torres. That was a good fight. The whole card was really good. It was really enjoyable, top to bottom. It was one that I think people were looking forward to, especially Hamzat. I think he's going to be
the guy.
Like if you don't have him in your collection, you can get him still relatively affordable. Khabib, I think, was about 50, who's still also a fan favorite. He's no longer fighting, but a fan favorite. So if you want good fighters and good moments in your collection that are still reasonably priced, those are in there.
So you picked up the Connor, right? How's that holding up?
It's up. I think last I looked, it was at 600. So I picked it up at 4.
Right.
So it's been holding. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I thought if it was at 500, I would take it, and then I was able to get it at 4. I still feel like it's a good deal. It's only out of 1,500, and I mean, everyone knows Conor McGregor. Like, that's a super long-term hold for me to say his UFC fight debut or whatever the case may be. Like, that felt like a no-brainer to have.
That's like the undeniably the moment that will grow with the growth of the site, of the whole platform, right?
Yeah, and it's also
a rare version of it.
But that moment too, also, if I'm not mistaken, is actually his first fight too.
Oh my god!
First ever fight.
That's like buying stock in UFC.
I think it's
Strike.
his debut. It's from 2013. I think it is his debut. I'll pull it up, but it felt like a steal at 400, and I know a lot of people in our Discord were going after. It's at 620 now.
620.
Wow.
What about the other one too that I meant to keep an eye on was Diaz, the reward, right? That was like the first the $500 market spend one, right?
Was it the Izzy? Yeah, the Izzy, right?
Oh, Izzy, yeah. I'm sorry, not Diaz.
Yeah, it's see, it is his UFC debut. I'll play this, but
it's fight no tats.
Yeah, it was about it hit like 240. It might be up a little bit more. Also, I want to call this out. You remember the little download button? It's no longer here anymore. Oh no, there it is when you full screen.
Oh.
How are we gonna make content?
Were you hearing sound on this?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you were.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
because
I was faint.
I want it because the announcers.
He can fight going forwards. He can fight going backwards. Look at that uppercut. Now, is it time? Looking to finish it out. This is why everyone's been talking about Conor McGregor, another first round
that uppercut.
Yeah.
That's
Boom.
good. That's a good announcement.
Ultra impressive UFC debut.
Oh, and
UFC debut.
wow. Yeah, that you couldn't have scripted that better for like the meaning, how meaningful the moment should be.
Right. His
Like,
first
that's
ever
cool.
fight. I like that it has a date. It still needs, I mean, they've added their whole name on here now, which they didn't used to have. It just was like, I think their last name.
Yeah. It was.
This is
Is
kind
it
of cool. I didn't
Khan?
notice this. 12 viewing now, but
Little do they know it's 71 viewing now.
There you go.
yeah, it needs, I want all the other information here. Like I want the little write up and all of that stuff. So
Give me all of it.
Yeah, that moment, that I feel like that will always be. Is it a common technically?
no, it's not a champion. It's called what's the one above it? There's contender, and then
Contender?
there's contender. I think is the one below it. These are called. God, I'm blanking. Someone will correct us in the chat. But they have 3 different names. Champion, I think, is the like high is like
Legendary.
yeah. Someone tell us in the chat. I can't remember, but this is what it looks like. It's just not very. When you search, you can just. This is all you can do.
Challenger.
That's what it is. Thank you. Challenger, contender, and then champion. So this is all you can adjust.
Oh,
Which is
shout out
like
to the whole thing. I'm correct.
not great. I know. Yeah. I knew it was something easy that I just
Who's
wasn't thinking
struggling?
of. Yeah. But there's a lot of good moments in here. Here's the Khabib for $44. That's not bad if this is his sort of debut.
No, not at all.
Do you think so? You have to imagine that when badges get added, that Connor will
Right.
get the Strike debut and UFC debut. Like, I mean, they don't
I
call
hope
them
so.
They don't call them rookies in the UFC, do they?
No, they
Like-
would just say like
UFC
I don't
debut.
yeah, just be
First
making
fight.
his UFC debut. Yeah.
I wonder, do you think they'll be? Well, no, I guess that's never mind. That's like the play type. I'm trying to comp it to NBA Top Shot, and like KO, TKO is the equivalent of a dunk or a 3. Right.
It depends. Yeah, knockouts are always more fun, but if it's a really impressive sort of tap out, like a submission,
Mhm.
it just depends what you like. Here's the Izzy one that you were talking about, Mike. It's at
270.
270. So depending on how much you spent, I don't know. This is a good one though. It's a
It
good one to
is.
have. I'm just not looking. I just really wanted Connor.
Yeah.
I
But-
mean, yeah, I think it's a great buy. That I said it.
Yeah, to me it made the most sense if it was in that price range. I don't know. Are you guys gonna chase anything here? Are you looking at any of these fighters? Does any of this stuff get you excited? I know it's not necessarily what this is probably like when Greg shows the candy marketplace and he's like, Dustin, you gonna buy any of these?
No,
You gonna buy this ground rule double? Like, I don't know, probably not.
I am into it. I mean, I max packs a while back, right? But it just seemed like the floor was gonna fall out before, like
Sure.
while that challenge is going on. So I literally don't own one UFC Strike moment right now. I
You
think
sold
I
it
have,
all,
like,
right?
I sold like all 40 of them before that $500 challenge happened, and so now
It's
I don't think any
Probably
of them.
smart.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it right now. Like, what is? Yeah, I mean, I sold them all for higher than they are, so I could probably go back and like get it for cheaper now. But
You can. I'm sure you can, especially with
Yeah.
Series 1 in here now. Like, I think you can. I'll show the Buckley.
Whoa, what is that? What is that out of?
Look at Matt Hughes right here. Oh, this was an amazing fight with
75.
Frank
Wow.
Trigg. I remember this fight. These were just nonstop wrestling, ground and pound. And look at he picks him up, takes him all the way across the ring. Matt Hughes was just like nonstop wrestling GMP. Look at this tap out on Trigg. Oh man,
that's good.
that was a good fight. All right, let me pull up the Buckley. Oh, look, you even get the crowd in there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty into this stuff.
Yeah.
Into all of the UFC Strike.
I think as they like update the user interface in the marketplace and stuff.
Yeah, it's gotta improve. I'm thinking it once maybe we start to see. Oh yeah, this is you guys have seen this one. Bah.
Mm.
This has been like memed out
Oh
and
my God.
turned into like. You guys all know this one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I might need
Wow.
to add this one to my collection. I forgot that was
Yeah.
in there.
How much is that? 85?
85. Yeah, but this one was like a full on meme. It was turned into like a Dragon Ball Z thing and all that kind of stuff. So, but if you want, yeah, you can certainly get back in for pretty cheap, and you can get some fighters that people like. The mint count is probably a little too high
Okay.
on some of these, to be quite honest, but you can still get some. There's fight right here with one of the Diaz brothers. Boom. This is past his prime Diaz, though. I mean, he was past his prime a lot, but Robbie Lawler. Anyways, that's what's happening in the UFC streets.
Dustin, when UFC Strike show?
You know, I'll try and get it. There's a couple of just fight nights coming up. I was looking at when the next sort of big card was going to happen. It's not for quite some time. I can pull up the next couple events. We can take a look. Do they have plans to adjust the min count? I don't know. I think it's a little too high, but yeah, this is a great point. There's so many $3 moments to build a collection. Just to have a few for upcoming potential challenges, I think it's a great start.
Yeah.
I have 2 round 1 standard packs that I have not opened.
Okay.
But that's what Connor's in there, right?
Yeah. Connor's in there. That's what I think. That's why Jeb is saving. He bought all his UFC packs and he didn't open it so that down the line you can say, hey, there's a potential Connor in there. That's
the chase. The chase.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let me show real quick, just because I also looked at this. This is pertinent for us for Vegas, right? But so yeah, a couple of fight nights. The next big card here is happening on, what is that, May 7th. So maybe something before that, I might do a show.
All right.
Or if there's a good recap here. And then I was trying to find out. So it stops the weekend before we're in Vegas.
Nice.
But that one is a main UFC. It looks like it's not a fight night. So I don't think we'll have, and it's in Vegas. I don't think they'll have a back-to-back in Vegas is my guess, which would be unfortunate unless they do some sort of fight night. But that would be cool if it was at the same time. Maybe Dapper can line it up and say, hey, UFC, can you have one? Because we're going to be out there for some.
That'd be cool.
Right? Line it up.
Would like that. All right, ready? Do we do a full switch right here? Do we go all the way around?
Yeah.
For a little candy talk.
Little candy action.
Drop the beat, Greg. Drop the beat.
I don't have the. I want to make.
Yeah,
You don't have an intro. You.
Gotta update that CTA. Packs are out, baby. Look at our viewers went up by 12 when we got to baseball.
We're cooking now.
Let's go. I mean, yeah, this has been the week we've been looking forward to, the week that my sports NFT journey has been leading towards, which is a full MLB, truly reputable, not wax, not tops pack drop with MLB NFTs. For those that don't know, the candy drop, it's one of 8 drops, and I think they go by 2. So the first 2 drops are the same players, then they switch it up the next 2 weeks later, and et cetera, et cetera. And here we are. It's happening. So marketplace is open. PAX marketplace is open. Play of the day is something that happens every day. We're the best play from the night before.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a baseball related play question? That play of the day where my man got hit on the butt cheeks, will that be added to the candy shore?
Juicy.
Or
the Twitter streets rallied for it, but unfortunately it was not chosen.
What do you mean? There was an option for it to be chosen, and that was not picked.
That was.
I'm out on this product. I'm out. If the fandom didn't select that one, what are you guys doing?
It's what MLB. No, the fandom did select that one. It was MLB. MLB didn't select that one.
So did Candy say that they went to try and get it, and MLB was like, "No, sorry."
No, they didn't. No, of course not. I mean, they may.
What are we doing? That's the best moment we've seen.
Listen,
that was everywhere.
If Top Shot's not, I know. If Top Shot's not doing the crazy Shackalicious pack or whatever, then Candy's not like,
Shackalicious.
What's it called?
Shackalicious, baby.
I don't know. It's that one should still be in there somehow. What a missed opportunity. A way to just make baseball fun and relevant and have and do that. Like,
it definitely permeated throughout the streets outside of the baseball world, because this was the text that I got.
This is what I'm saying. It's a full-on pop culture moment. I love how she did the emoji.
Rude.
Pull in this community to say, hey, did you love that moment? Guess what? You can own it on candy. You want that? You want a little bit of that candy? You can come get that candy.
I mean, That truly, that was an out of control,
It's
an out of
amazing.
control situation.
Yeah.
I've never
There's-
seen anything like that before
I mean,
in my life.
there's been moments every day. I don't know, like I don't know if I'm just more acutely aware of what's going on because of Candy and paying
Yes,
attention to the plays,
you are.
but there have been plays every day. Like a position player was pitching last night and hit a batter and he like crumbled as though it was.
Oh,
he
that
got
was
shot.
incredible.
Also amazing.
It was like a 60-mile-an-hour softball right off the arm, and he just like fell to the ground like he had been hit by a sniper.
I'll pull it up. But,
Yeah,
Also,
I mean,
in that moment, I feel like that guy's butt grew immediately after it got hit, right? Like it looked normal, but the second it got hit,
No,
it got larger, right?
it looked like Avengers Ass Man. Like that's what that had
Yes.
happened.
Yeah.
Like he went through Paul Rudd's little thing, and all of a sudden his booty grew.
Yeah.
All right,
It was great.
Before I play this, I just want to, if kids are watching or if you're
Okay.
potentially susceptible to violence or whatever, just turn away because this is pretty bad. Right? Isn't that amazing? Like,
What can you explain to me what just happened here?
so
This is
in
not
baseball,
an outtake from a movie. Is that the Major League, the movie Major League? That's
this
an outtake.
happened in a real game. In baseball, when you're getting absolutely smoked, you have to still play the 9 innings. If you're like, all right, we're not winning this game, we want to save our pitchers for tomorrow. You'll put in a position player to pitch.
Yeah,
people that
Strange
don't
Gordon.
pitch.
I even know that he's not a pitcher, right?
D Gordon's a second baseman, outfield. I think he's an outfielder. He throwing like 45 miles an hour. Clearly, hit the
So
batter.
wait, I don't get. What do you mean? Why do they? I'm still not following.
Because they're
I
like,
get
why
that it's a
waste?
blowout.
They're like, we're
It's like
down
putting in the
11.
subs.
Let's not waste a pitcher.
Oh, I see. Got it.
You know?
Okay, they were down 11.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of
Right.
like when the Lakers play games.
Ah, here we go. I know
and
it.
like
That's
Dwight
where I was
Howard
coming.
plays like 50 minutes or something. Actually, no,
When
Dwight
stars
Howard.
But they have to.
manage-
But they still have to get the outs, right?
Right, in
stars
the same
manage
way
their
that in
load.
the NBA you still need to complete the game even though you're down 40 and all the stars are on the bench.
Right. But how are they making outs to end the game by having a shortstop throw pitches? Is my question.
It just gets a little loosey goosey. And honestly, this also happened last night. Someone on the Giants hit a home run off of a position player. Like,
All
hit a
of these need to
mammoth
be
home run.
moments. This is going to get me excited about baseball.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Both of
deep.
these plays. I'm here for that kind of content.
Yeah.
Look, that gets you in what I've talked about before, Instagram feeds on
Mhm.
like Complex or whatever it is. Like it gets you pushed at Bleacher Report. All of that stuff gets pushed in there and you say, oh shit, I think baseball's kind of fun again.
Yep.
That's what you need. And
But
sell
that
those
is-
moments.
That is what's
Yeah.
happening. That's happening on Twitter. It's just not those aren't the plays of the day, but
Give
they're-
them to
I
me.
mean, we don't know. Candy will
Okay, yeah, look, I know you got some influence, Greg. I know you got some pull. There
Yeah.
needs to be a pack for it, and it can call it like our sweetest moments on Candy,
Oh,
right? Or
wow,
something
sweet.
like that, right? Sweet
wouldn't-
tooth moments, and then
I wouldn't put it past them.
right,
They have
and then
they have not been missing.
I would
so
love,
far,
I would,
in my
I would
opinion.
buy packs for that, and if you can get one moment from it, and you have to chase it, like, and then maybe the challenge reward is the ass moment, like, give it to me. Yeah, I know, right?
He's like,
I'm like,
trying
what?
to-
Yeah,
Look, I'm trying to broaden the audience, right? Like baseball needs more viewers, right? It needs to be current. I'm saying this is a way to do it. I know
I'm
Greg's
with
like, let's talk about
no, I'm
actual
saying that already
baseball.
happens. I'm saying we just looked at a Twitter video that had 2 million views.
Yeah.
That's like me coming in and being like, NBA should make an account called NBA Paint where they paint the
Right.
players.
Yeah.
You're like, the fucking do.
But you can make that reward and you can call it the sweet cheeks reward.
Sweet
moment,
Cheeks is good.
right? Like give it
Sweet
to
cheeks.
me. Give it
Yeah.
to me.
Or yeah, here we go. Fenny said sweetness. We could have Jimmy World Sweetness playing in the
Ooh.
background.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead,
Uh,
Greg. Continue. Pull up the marketplace. Let's look
I-
at stuff.
I-
You're getting
I
me
feel
excited
like-
here about baseball.
Do we just rip a pack? Do we just
Rip
rip
a
Oh,
a
pack.
even better. Even
one of
better.
my packs?
I
see
know
it.
that Greg, and I'll tell you right now, Greg is not ripping one of his own packs. He's gonna go buy one for $48 on the marketplace, right?
No, first of all, they're back up to 52, baby. 52
It's gonna be
Plus
that
TV.
Tops. It's gonna be that Tops NFT app that he screen recorded and ripped a Rising Stars pack from. That's
Yep.
what he's gonna do.
You know, actually, speaking of Tops, you know what made me feel better yesterday about buying 7 packs and putting $350 on my credit card? I sold one Bundesliga pack
Okay.
when I accidentally bought 12. I sold one that I spent $50 on for $450.
Whoa.
Mm,
Just like, I'm never opening that. I don't care. It's got
Yeah.
Holland in it, but whatever. So that's how I feel fine about spending on candy.
all right.
Unfortunately, it's not transferable.
I'll also say, quick update. I bought that Joaquin Buckley UFC moment with
I knew you were
the
gonna.
KO.
The
The
second
KO
you
of
took
the
it off the screen right away, I was like, "Yep."
It's out of 1500, and it's one of
Yeah.
the most iconic knockouts of the decade. As they pointed out, I didn't realize that that's what the moment was, and that it was a contender moment. So
All right,
win-win.
look, my collection. I'm ripping one from my collection. Higher cereal though,
Okay.
and I may or may not go and buy one after this.
Let me. Are they just available right now? Packs are just still.
Unlike Top Shot, you can buy your pack and then immediately put it on the marketplace. So
Got
if
it. So you can just go buy one for maybe $2 more than the floor, or than like the retail.
Yeah, like here, this is so currently these are the packs
Got
right
it.
now. There's 1,500 available on the marketplace, and a lot of people this is their bag to just buy and flip unopened packs, which is
But
kind of what I'm
how-
doing on Tops.
How much were the packs though?
$50.
So why are you selling so low, as my man Jeb Bush would say?
Because I think there's a lot of FUD right now because of the floor.
So just get back what they can.
Yeah, the floor of like, I mean, look, there's uncommon selling for $350 of, Herman Marquez was an all-star last year.
What are you
it's just-
guaranteed in these packs? Anything?
You're guaranteed at minimum two uncommon
Okay.
or higher,
And what's the floor of the lowest uncommon?
like $2 or $3.
Okay, so that's
and
why
this is
people are a
what
little
we-
worried.
Yeah, but this is what we've been saying. Like these are they said 720 MLB players. I couldn't name more than 300 myself. Like
Wow.
there are so many players in this
Right.
that we're going to get, and this is undoubtedly like an MLB requirement. Like every player must be
Yep.
in there. Like there will be so many players that no one's heard of, and so many players that never amount to anything. That will be the floor of this platform for years to come. And so I think people but they rush bought packs because the first pack drop had such insane plus EV that people now went and scooped 10, 20, 30 packs, started ripping them, and realized that some of them use cash on, but some of them are like pretty negative EV.
Right.
So I think there's a lot of FUD right now. I think we're 24 hours into it. So I think long term, it makes sense. We're still
I have a question.
Yeah.
How is there so many moments available? Didn't the season start like 3 days ago?
Yeah, because this is only 25% of the players that are going to be on the marketplace.
But these are
many
last
moments
year's
exist?
moments, though.
These are last year's moments. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
that was my question. I thought this was already this current season and they were churning these bad boys out.
No, but it'd be interesting to see what they do for the next.
Yeah, when
The
are
next
when are
drop.
they doing that?
I would guess it's still last season, but it's 3 weeks from now.
Is when they'll start
It's
doing
dropped.
this season's moments.
Like the second lineup or whatever.
Got it.
All
All right.
Anyway,
Let's
so yeah,
rip.
so that's why I'm keeping some packs closed, because there's you could get a legendary. Obviously, it's very hard to get a legendary,
Wow.
but there are Mike Trout, Wander Franco, Bryce Harper
the
legendaries.
epic ones are not that crazy of a,
This
it's
is
not
per-
great odds, but
This is per moment too. This isn't per pack. This is per moment. Because
Got
this
it.
blew my mind, because I was like, there's
right.
200 plus legendaries and
Right.
60K packs. That math doesn't track. It's per,
Oh,
so you
okay.
get 5 per pack. So this is
Poker Pro. I stay away from baseball as much as I can. That's how I don't know.
Yeah.
I pulled a Chris Sale last. Also, shout out to whoever else someone told me they pulled a Chris Sale, but we pulled a Sale last night, and it was a moment from the playoffs. It was like the most hyped you ever see Chris Sale. So,
And then he screamed expletives into his baseball glove.
and I
Oh,
own
wow.
that on the blockchain forever.
All right.
I think he screamed Sale.
I hope so.
Star Fox says it's weird to call lead off 2022 and yet have moments from
That's my
2021.
question. That's why I thought
I get it, but also like it's the first pack drop of the year, so
We'd have to wait till July if it was the other way around. Also, any baseball card is a photo from last season. That's why Kyle Schwarber is a Red Sox.
right.
Red Sox
Schwarber.
uniform for
Yeah,
his
I
cards
think
this
that's
year.
why I got a little confused. I thought, oh, okay, these
Yeah.
are already the moments, but okay.
all right, let's
Anyway.
rip.
Let's rip. Let's rip.
Pack.
Enough, Greg.
But
Come on, let's
look
get
at this.
after it.
This is built for me,
No,
because look
come
at
on.
this. Look at this. No, Candy's built for me. They're like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to open this? It's
Yeah,
probably going to be negative EV.
Greg is pointing that out. I firmly believe when Greg's home alone and opening a pack, he's like, I can't believe they put this up here for me to wrap or unwrap. Ooh, we got a rare.
Got a rare.
We got a rare.
Bang.
All right, so 3 cores, an uncommon, and a rare.
Can I say every player's name to see if I do
you
it right
narrate.
or wrong?
You can narrate the whole thing. Are you guys hearing crazy ass music right now?
No, but we heard
yeah.
the
Sound
little
effects?
the sound effects. Yeah,
The Star
All right.
Wars shit.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make sure to turn it down if I can, but here we go.
Oh
Here
yeah,
we
they
go.
do get a little
Turn
loud
it
when
up.
you guys were doing it.
Right.
Oh, we got a Michael Brantley bang right off the bat. Houston Astros, worst team in baseball. Fucking cheaters. Get him out of here.
I like that. I like
Was
that.
Brantley? I don't think Brantley was on that team, was he?
Yeah.
He was.
Last year?
No, on the cheating team.
On the cheating team, doesn't matter. Plays for the Stros.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
No, he was on the Cleveland Guardians.
Jake McCarthy of the Arizona Diamondbacks. There we go. Center field. Love him. Number 30.
He was great in the second season of Bomb on CBS.
This is the commentary. I'm sure Candy likes.
Oh, there he is, our boy. We just saw the floor.
German
on.
Marquez.
$1.30 for an all-star from last year.
What, I freaking love Marquez, so I don't care. I play him in fantasy all the
I have a
time.
question.
Oh, he's a fantasy darling. He strikes out like 14 dudes a game, and because he plays in Coors Field, no one drafts him.
Yeah, that's fair. Great question. You mentioned that some of these aren't moments. I think I heard that some of them are
Correct.
like some of them have a moment or not.
The
Can
cores.
you talk me through that? Talk me through that.
So these are the cores right here. They don't have. Did that actually turn down for you guys?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, the cores don't have a play, so you still get this sweet animation to look
So
at. But they
so
don't have
that's
a
why
play.
it's $1.30.
Well,
that
that
one.
and there's a ton of oversupply and not that many users.
So, okay, here's my other question. Why would you make this when you have the ability to sell the highlight?
Because that's what I think that differentiates then to the uncommon. I don't agree with it. I don't love it, but I think this is always going to be the entry point.
Okay,
for-
so that's the bit that I got it. So those
Or-
commons are cores, and those are basic, and then anything that's uncommon and above is an actual moment.
yeah.
Got it.
Borland's saying some of the cores do have plays.
Do they? I haven't seen that. Hit us up.
You
Borland.
gotta,
Let's
you
know.
gotta, you gotta look at it. Watch his YouTube channel. He's ripped some packs.
Yeah, has
on
he
it,
ripped?
you know?
Borland, are you ripping candy packs?
Yeah.
I subscribe over there.
I
You gotta like and
Let us
subscribe.
know. Come on, and anyone who has candy sitting or just bought a pack and wants to rip, let us know.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Have an unwrapping party.
Lourdes Gurriel.
I got this
Junior.
same moment last night on
There you go.
Common Gurriel. Or no,
There
maybe
you
it was
go.
a common.
And that's a moment, right?
It is.
Such a massive intro with all that stuff.
Yeah. Don't love how I love the visuals, like it's beautiful, but don't love how long it takes to get to the
Yeah,
play.
to get to the moment. Yeah, that's what I was saying about UFC. It does the same thing. It spins around like 5 times.
Oh, that
Oh,
is a
that's nice.
moonshot.
Going yard.
That is a moonshot.
That's nice.
Gone.
Oh, look at those
That-
unis. Those
What
unis
was the
look
date
nice.
on that? I wonder.
Now they
Where's
made
that?
this like clearly 9x16 because they're gonna want it for mobile, right? Same thing. Like
Yeah, we'll just wait. And a shout out to Borland. Well, I guess I'll open this last one first and then show you. But shout out to Borland who showed me where they keep the dynamic stats. All right,
mm,
here we go. Mike Trout, Wander Franco, O'Neal
Vander.
Cruz.
you
O'Neal
can't call
Cruz.
out the guys like that because then it ends up being Josh Jackson. You can't. You got to go the other way.
It's gonna be Josh Bell. All right,
Yeah.
here we go, baby. Let's see it.
Ooh, Hauser. No, he's good though.
I mean, I bet his floor is not $50.
No. Well, listen. Remember, I pulled an epic yesterday, and I called the going long, and his is the floor on that's like 100, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and that's like an epic.
Yeah, the floor on some of the rares are like $15.
I'm hoping his nickname
Tough
is
in these
Maxwell.
streets.
Adrian Maxwell Hauser. Shout out John Cryer hiding out. Great movie from the 80s.
Nice K from Hauser. Anyway,
Well-
yeah, check this out. Oh wait, I gotta get out of here. Hold on.
I saw
Okay.
Miles Bridges got ejected. I want to know what he did.
Ooh.
You also can't see you can't see serial number, at least on desktop yet, until you go here. So 568 Jake McCarthy. Who else did I get? Michael Brantley 722.
Okay.
Herman Marquez, a healthy serial. And then I don't know. I'm not holding my breath.
You want
But
to rip
anyway,
another one, Greg?
No. But anyway, check this out. So I think this is pretty dope.
So aggressive.
I know. So first they have the back. They have the back of the trading card, which is
Oh, look at that.
which is interesting and cool. Like I don't know what that's for, but then
Ooh, nice.
what? Wander Franco. Wow.
Wander.
Anyway, here's
Okay.
where they're keeping the dynamic stats, which I imagine in the future.
I
when
like
you're
that logo.
displaying This,
Not the one in the top left, but the one that you just showed previously. I like the design of that one.
yeah. So anyway, I'm moving this myself,
Got it.
dynamic
That's
stat
cool.
wise. And then if you flip it back around, it's like built for AR, which is
Cool.
pretty dope.
Yeah, I like that.
And you get like the cube effect. So shout out
It's
to
built-
Borland
it's-
who pointed this out.
This is built for using on phones, like you're saying, AR, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Future forward.
Yeah. So I mean, it's an interesting time right now, I think, for Candy, because obviously the pack drop was
I like all the
fun.
info it had on the right too.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off. Where it was like where they were drafted, everything. I think that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, there's just Candy right now is interesting just because the floor is so low, which I think we knew, but there's still 60,000 more packs to come of this
Can I
batch
see-
of players.
Can I see that Zach one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Oh my god.
no. Is that it? Oh no, it's a moment. Okay. Crack it at that.
Here you go.
Cool. So
Seven
there's
inch Kabuki.
there's no announcers on these, but they have the audio of the game, which is cool.
We need
Yeah.
to get the Reds announcer. In
Yeah.
a deep drive.
I mean, look at this floor. Look at this floor. 89 cents.
89 cents. What's
I mean-
that Juan Soto below it, Greg? Oh, it's a plate of the day.
Yeah, play of the day, Juan Soto. This is the play of the day from today. So you could, in theory, go get this for $15. So, but
Greg, can you
someone-
look up what the CJ Abrams rare is right now? Because I'm serious. I'm wondering if I made a massive mistake by having that thing listed.
I don't think so. I think we're in the.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Hold on.
It's all over the place.
Oh yeah, you're. Oh wait, no. That's sorry. This is a awful component of the site.
At least it has it. UFC Strike still doesn't have any of that shit.
333. Okay.
What did you sell for? 450.
450.
What was the cereal?
Nothing cool.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Borland saying to show the play of the day from yesterday. What was yesterday?
Oh, the Brett Phillips catch.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was 411. You also have to sort by the date to get the play of the day.
Oh man, I just missed my freaking underdog thing.
Oh.
God.
Here you go, Dustin. Position player pitching.
Oh, that's a cool play.
Dope catch. He's on Candy. He like live reacted to his own.
Look at the
moment.
little thing at the end. Look at he stays there, stays with it. That's cool.
And then we're back in the
Whoa.
spaceship. Back in the spaceship. Oh,
That's
that was cool.
pretty awesome.
Did you see that? It says diving catch DC diving catch, like the categorization like that. It's gonna be
Oh, so
something.
he was pitching. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I thought that was the third baseman. Oh, that's awesome.
Rich buddy says, if you haven't opened your packs, I would not open. I mean, it depends if you want to collect or if you want to make a profit. If you want to make a profit, guaranteed profit, in my opinion, not financial advice, I would keep it unopened. But if you want to collect, like I do, I'm like having fun collecting.
Right.
That's why I'm opening. But I'm also keeping some unopened. The reason is the legendaries that have yet to be pulled in these packs are going to be some of the most sought after legendaries on the entire site for a long time to come, in my opinion. Mike Trout, 1 of 1, Wander Franco, 1 of 1. In the upcoming pack drops, you'll get Ohtani, Vlad, Soto, all these others, massive superstars. But this pack drop has both the #1 player in the world, like pretty unanimously, like with the GOAT status, and #1 most exciting young player in the world. So So that's why.
Greg, we need to get you one of these though, because if you're gonna keep saying things like that, we need one of these. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do, something like that, right? Can't be spouting off stuff like that without showing a video of your face dancing back and forth.
All right, yeah, I'll get right on it.
Thank you.
But yeah, but that's my thought on it. I don't think I think it's going to be a bit till we see them go up to plus EV, just because there's another 60K coming, and they're barely over plus EV right now. But I think long term these will have a plus EV unopened, or just rip one and rip the trout, and you're good.
Yeah, just rip the trout, dude.
It's not that hard. Anyway,
Just rip the trout.
Yeah, why not?
It's exciting though. I'll say as someone who, like, I'm a baseball fan, but not like a Greg baseball fan. It's been fun. It's been fun messing around with it, and the platform's just easy. It's smooth. The experience is pretty good. It's just I'm excited to see how it's going to continue to grow. Echoing what you said, Greg, a little bit nervous that it's like, hey, just BT dub 60,000 packs in a couple days. Like anytime you hear numbers like that, it's a little alarming. But
yeah.
But hashtag max packs, you know what I mean?
But here's what they haven't added. They're going to add badges. They already announced it. They haven't added badges. There's a whole challenge component to come. Team sets, collector score, all of these things that Top Shot has like proven help elevate the market has yet to come to this. The mint counts on these players are all like sub 5,000 with all things combined.
Mm-hmm.
And I think each player is going to get probably one. The all-stars and playoff moments will elevate that, but all of these are going to, the most part, all these are going to have badges. So I don't know. It's been fun, but yeah, the supply is going to be crazy. And also burning. Who knows? Maybe they'll not go the Top Shot route and just be like, fuck it, you can burn them.
Or maybe they'll do a Top Shot set and they'll be like, hey, we're going to create this crafting thing, but we'll tell you about it in a couple months.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Jaw Throwdown reward coming soon.
I'm here for the FUD.
Anyway, last thing I'll say is that we do this every Wednesday morning. We go live.
Plug it, baby.
So right on this channel, you don't even gotta subscribe to anything else, but you could follow us on Twitter, where I am actually more active than any other Twitter account I've ever had, retweeting myself, like take from the school of Mike Zakarian.
Nice.
So come join us this week in Candy on Twitter. And
yeah, you know what? I wanted to bring something up too. Sorry, I missed this in the UFC comment, but it was something about Dapper. So they tweeted out, our VP of partnerships, Britt O, talked to the boardroom about the UFC Strike NFT community, headlining a panel at Mint Collective and the future of the company. So I read through the article. This is the whole thing. You could read through the article here if you go to the boardroom's tweet or Dapper. And this was one of the takeaways that for me, again, I'm always about that IRL utility. We're listening to collectors and fans and developing rewards and utility that drive value for our community through digital activations and real world experiences. With our partners at UFC so focused on innovation and the fan experience, the joint ideas and access will be unprecedented.
Ooh.
Like lip service for sure, right? Like I'm sure there's lip service in there, but that's what I want. Like keep going there. You keep saying that. Let's start to deliver. But that's why I'm excited about UFC Strike.
Hopefully we're going to see a lot of that now. Like even with the NBA, with like playoffs coming and everything, like hopefully that's going to be more of the norm, you know?
Yeah, I hope so. That's why I'm in.
All right, Gabe. Well, I think
we're going to get out of here? Okay.
I'm going to end it with a little more ass content for Dustin. Here we go. Here's Vladdy's ass in one of his 3 bombs tonight.
He is 3 for
Let's
3
see it,
so
baby.
far. Check that. He's had 1 4-hit
that is so good.
He's ridiculous.
Will they do a meld? Will they do, if he has 3, will they just put them all in there?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was going to be something about his butt.
He's had 1 4-hit game.
I don't know. I saw the word ass. Just trying to sneak some baseball in here. Yes, hot take. This will definitely be play of the day.
Good for Poland Spring on there too.
They'll cut together the 3. Dustin, get used to this face here. Vladdy is going to be facing your Dodgers in the World Series, and he's going to smoke them.
And then he'll probably be on the Dodgers in 3 years.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Right? That's how we roll. But look, if he is, Greg, then that means you might be one step closer to going to a World Series game, right? Since
There
you're
you
in
go.
LA. You got to think about it that.
My World Series box is checked. I went to the Sox over the Dodgers in 2018.
I'm just saying you can keep going. You can continue to go.
What I need is the home run derby and the All-Star game.
Right.
LA this year. We're
Hey,
going.
you know, I'll say listen, we've addressed Top Shot in the past, and now I'll address Candy. When are you going to send us to games to make content for you? You know, like it's the least, literally.
Someone
the least
send
you guys
us
could do.
somewhere.
Someone send us somewhere.
to do things. I'm sure it will be fine. It will be fine, is what we can guarantee.
Yes. Hey, we're gonna wrap here. We'll talk more about tomorrow morning during the morning marketplace. We got a little WNBA challenge that was announced, which was exciting for anyone that's already holding the best of 2021 set because it's an insta completion. And it seems like they're gonna be pumping out some W stuff over the next like 4 or 5 weeks, which is pretty exciting. And then there's also Muggsy Bogues AMA, but like I don't give a fuck. Listen, what did we hit? We hit Candy today. We hit UFC Strike. We hit
Octagon,
NBA Top Shot. We hit butt stuff. We did everything that we came here.
We
to
dunked
do.
on tweets. We dunked on tweets.
Dunked on tweets. That's what we do. Someone just tagged us in something right now, and they were trying to make fun of Packrip because Packrip tweeted out something like, "Hey everybody, just stop tagging me in tweets," and then he deleted it. But someone screenshot it and tagged us. And they were like, not a good look. And I go the other way. I'm like, I stop fucking tagging people. I totally agree with it.
Not a good look. And then tagged us.
Yeah.
It's
And then
pretty
tagged
great.
us. And I was want to be like, don't tag us either. Which that made me laugh. But hey, so tomorrow morning marketplace is back. We'll talk about the W challenge and the games that are happening tonight with some playoff matchups. Tomorrow night, I actually think this is on the Team Hold channel tomorrow night, but we get that Shark Tank show that I've been dodging, or Shop Tank, Shot Tank, Sharp Tank. Whatever it's called.
You're Mr. Wonderful.
I've been dodging it for the last 2 weeks, and I'm back. We're doing this. So Jeb, Mr. John Boy Beats, and Top Shot Talk are all going to be coming on here, and we'll be shooting the shit for an hour or so. I guess we can talk about the packs and the playoffs and all that stuff. And then Friday we got morning marketplace and the happy hour show. So
and breaking news, this just in for Shot Tank. You guys are going to be using this view the entire time. Entire show. Jeb just confirmed.
Oh, baby, full zoom, just like this. Just like this. I want just my nose in the
just be sideways.
I gotta do manual.
Just my nose. Everybody get in here. All right, guys, we had a really good show. Really good show tonight, guys. Really good stuff.
Amazing content.
Our viewers are slipping quick.
Like and subscribe.
We're gonna do 6 more hours like this. All right, everybody. Ouch! How fucking damn you games.
Hold on. I'm trying all of the views.
This is good.
I just want to see if
that's the one. That's the one.
Look at that receding hairline. It's happening in real life.
See you guys in Vegas.
See you in Vegas. All right, we're out. We'll see you tomorrow. See ya.
Dear Roham, I just want to say I'm trying, but all of the packs I'm buying are full of trash, so no thanks. Oh look, another 60K Drew Eubanks